Can you hear me, sir?
Jesus fuck.
We have a pulse, but it's very high and he's unconscious. I can't get a reaction out of him.
Too many bleeders?
Yeah.
Okay, too many bleeders.
God, my fucking chest.
I guess you can clear it. We got medical showing up on the scene now.
Copy.
Yeah, guys, that was really odd. I have no idea what happened. That really ticked me off. Tonight is just a night of technical stuff, and if it continues this way, I may just end early, because I don't want to deal with this tonight. It's really starting to upset me.
You still with us?
Copy 1049 QSW medics en route.
Alright.
Yeah, real choppy. Looks like crap.
What do you feel you said at your chest?
I'm thinking that's what happened, is that it just, the connection went down because it's lagging out, and it's still lagging out. Like, good lord, I have no idea why it's doing that.
I think he mentioned something about a heart attack.
Okay.
So.
Let's see.
He's got a very high pulse. It's well over 200.
Okay, and is he able to breathe?
He's talking.
Yeah, he was talking with us just a second ago.
It's hard to breathe.
That it's hard to breathe. All right.
Okay. Let's get him on oxygen first.
Zebra 77 to control, be advised. We got one subject down with a gunshot wound from a mugging, attempted mugging.
Copy times 1 GSW.
Did he just collapse or was he complaining?
No one was here. He was on the radio complaining.
Okay.
Yeah, when I showed up, he was right where he's at. I haven't touched him. Just kind of checked vitals and gave him a sternum rub to try and get his attention.
Yeah.
Was he unconscious?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's why I gave him a sternum rub, see if I can get him to wake back up.
Alright, I'm gonna block off the road back there.
Hey guys, I need you to grab your 80.
Yep. Go ahead. I'll get him.
We have the westbound.
Alright, he was talking to us just a second ago, complaining of chest pain, hard to breathe, pulse over 200. Thinking it might have had, we thought it might have been a heart attack.
Okay.
He said he had too many bleeder burgers.
Too many bleed burgers.
All right. So he's still got a high. His pulse is still high. That's good. But very high though.
Isn't that like too good?
Yeah, way too good.
Way too good.
All right. Lewis, get the backboard. We're gonna get him loaded in the back and go.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Who put the O2 mask on him? Was that James?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm fucking late here! Eat shit!
Patrick?
Alright. Backboard is right here.
Yep.
While they're doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and change my brightness down a little bit. Some more. There we go. That's about almost as dark as it goes. Hopefully that's a little better.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, guys, but there is something seriously going on with
So we got
my
clear airway,
stuff
but
tonight. I
he's
think
still,
I don't want to do it, but I may have to reboot my streaming
starting to breathe and his
program
pulse is too high.
when I take
So
my
go ahead and
break
jump on the backboard and get
here
him
in like
back
the
so I
next
can hook him
8
up to the
minutes.
monitors, see what they say. I'm gonna roll him
because
toward me.
it's really laggy.
Right.
And just restarting the stream 5 minutes, I have 10 errors already. So something is going on. I have no idea what it is.
Be careful.
And
Yep.
it's not my computer
y'all wanna-
because
when y'all
my
wanna
game is
secure his
running
firearm?
perfect.
I know
Take it.
they get a little.
So I'll try and do a
that.
reboot, but like I said, if it's going to continue having issues and lagging out and stuff like that, I'm probably just going to call it quits for the night, as much as I don't want to do that.
No, I'm not going to yet. I'll open it
Just
up.
take it off. Can we just gently remove it?
Yeah. Let me get him on a stretcher
His
first.
costs a little more.
Is there like a special catch or a button to it, or?
No, I don't know. We'll just have to look at it. I just know it's a little different. It's Velcro. It's special. I don't know.
Yeah, it's very tight Velcro. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to loosen up that vest in case we have to go in and assess any damage that might be around his chest area.
And while I'm doing that, hey, check for any kind of like injuries or anything. What was he, when you guys showed up, what was he doing?
That'll be this deputy. I got here when he was treating them. Was he just laying here? I think he said he was just laying here unconscious.
Yeah, he was laying in this exact spot when I showed up on the scene, and he was unconscious. Sternum rub got him to come back.
I mean, he had made a prior radio call though about feeling sick.
Well, you're welcome. I'm hoping
You guys
that
know if
everything
he
looks
was like
better.
vomiting or anything? I don't see
I
any
have
vomiting.
no
but-
clue.
I got no idea. I can check and see if his car, see if there's anything.
Was he conscious when you guys got here?
Wow, didn't he just ask that?
Um,
No, he was not.
Hey, he's bleeding a little bit from his head. You see, on the back of his head there. Probably
Yeah.
when he fell. Go ahead and bandage his head. I'm going to let's do his lungs.
User disconnected from your channel.
All right, that should do it.
Alright, let me listen to his lungs real quick. See, Captain, this is why you should have taken the hug.
Okay, great.
730, go ahead.
Can you start the next tone rotation for a four-door sedan?
What's his name, Deputy?
5004 Route 60.
This is Captain Patrick.
Check.
Okay.
His heart rate's going down. At least it's not racing now.
Yeah. That was pretty high back then.
Yeah, he might be. I hope so. If he's only dehydrated, that'd make it a lot better.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get him on the stretcher. I'm gonna get in the back. I'm gonna
User
check a few things
disconnected
once
from
we
your
get back
channel.
there, and we're gonna get him transported.
Gotcha.
So if you get the head, I'll get the.
User joined your
Sounds
Can
channel.
you follow him to the hospital? Make sure he gets there, and then I'll clean up
All
here.
right, we're gonna lift
Yeah.
on
Okay.
my mark. 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Someone up there die? Go back to your whole shit, dick. Pussy.
Jesus. We're not leaving yet.
All right.
Think they're about to once they can get him in.
Yeah, no, I know it's laggy, guys. Like I said, when I get hit, I have to follow him up to the hospital. I'm going to get him to the hospital, and I mean, I'm going to do a reboot of my streaming service because there's something
Guess he just
definitely
doesn't wanna
going
get to the
on.
hospital.
I don't know what's going on with it.
Okay, Patrick, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine.
There we go. He's loaded up.
Alright. Yeah, just follow him down there, please.
Yep. Doors wide open, they take off, he rolls out the back. Yeah, I might want to shut the door. What in the world is going on?
Get the area control.
There we go.
4 Tom 6 where it's gonna be following medical down to the hospital. And I'll be opening up the westbound lane to Route 68.
Copy us on info, we talk to first off.
Poor bag.
Where are they taking him? They're probably taking him to Sandy. Alrighty. Getting over here, like I said, just following along to make sure he gets there. Then from there, I will go 10-6. Like I said, I'm sorry for the issues, guys. It's still showing issues on my screen. I'm gonna try a couple fixes with it. So the stream will likely end again, and I'll start it over again. And if it continues having issues, I will likely just call it a night, because I don't want to give myself a headache over this. I don't want to give you guys a headache over this. And I know it's just as frustrating for you guys as it is for me. And I think if that happens, I'm literally just going to burn down my house. Because, I mean, I have no idea what's going on with it, but it's frustrating me. I'll get out, you know. I'm going to literally unplug everything electric in my house and plug it all back in. Hopefully it resets. Because last time it did this, I rebooted the computer and it didn't fix it. So reading into a little bit of it while I was waiting on them to clean up that scene, I kind of have a small suggestion on how to clear it up, but I'm not 100% certain if it's going to work. So I'm just going to try it, but that means I have to disconnect the stream. So lag is gone. Lag is gone. I'm now looking at the messages. It looks like you guys are saying the lag is gone. If that's the case, I'm happy for that. Hopefully it stays that way, because I really don't want to. Yeah, I don't really want there to be a lot of lag for you guys, and the fact that it keeps happening tonight is really frustrating.
Yeah, just take him straight in there. Or you
Holy
can just drop
moly.
him right here. We'll lift him up and put him in there. It's fine. It's
We
kinda
have disco lights on the floor, apparently.
Yep.
Alright, grab by the top. And in my count, 1, 2, 3.
I'm noticing that a lot of vegetated areas and water areas are really starting to lag down my streams. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, that is a very bright floor. That's part of the visual mod settings, which is why a lot of times I don't go into the stations with you guys, just because it looks like this everywhere in the station. And I know that's my visual mods,
Patrick,
because
don't worry, Nurse Nancy's gonna be
that's
able to take care of you very well,
that's
okay?
usually
Nurse Nancy,
what it does, is it brightens up everything to make it look more flashy.
Captain Patrick here. He had a
So,
episode where his pulse skyrocketed. He dropped to the floor, lost consciousness for approximately.
they got Nurse
33
Nancy
minutes.
working with him, so I'm gonna get out of here.
User was moved out of your channel.
Yeah, it's something with the visuals, the visual mods. And like I said, I only put those on because the one night when it was snowing, we literally could not see anything. Like when I was in vehicle, I'll show you guys. When I was in the vehicle, that telephone pole right there was all the farther I could see in front of my vehicle. And it was literally impossible to do anything. So I almost stopped the whole patrol over that. But I was not the only one that had those issues. There was actually quite a few people that had those issues. So that's what they recommended for me to do, is put those visual mods on. I put them on,
User was
and
moved to your channel.
I mean, things look better, but they're really, really bright still. So, but that being said, there we go. All right, guys, I am parked. I am going to I'm gonna go 10-6 here, clear off this call, go 10-6. I'm gonna eat something real quick just to make sure I don't pass out while I do. Going to refill my water, and I will be back on my stream soon. Okay, guys. Like I said, sorry for all the issues. It has been 2 hours of issues, and it's our break time. So I'll be right back. Time 6-4 control.
4 times 6 4.
Control, you can show me clear off this call on 10-6 for a few mics.
4 times 6 4, clear 10 6.
Alright, guys, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. Sorry about that. I said little break, stretch the legs, use the bathroom, grab something to drink, grab something to eat. I filled up my water bottle and went a little extra on there. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna have myself a little bit of a drink, if you know what my drift is saying. You know, I called and invited Uncle Jack over for a little bit, and we're gonna have some enlightening fun tonight with him. Hopefully that will keep me from going absolutely insane. So, because I'm assuming I'm probably going to be insane if I continue dealing with these stupid tech issues tonight. So, alrighty. Time 6-4 control. You can show me back 10-8. There we go. There we go. My guy could use a drink as well. Yeah, like I said, I will be doing a handful of I'll be doing a handful of test streams tomorrow. Heavy test streams. I'm gonna reinstall LSPDFR tomorrow. Because I haven't been able to get it to work right since they came out with the update, but I'm just going to delete everything, do a fresh install, and reinstall all my LSPDFR stuff, and get back at it on that. And I'm going to stream some LSPDFR. I probably won't be doing talking to it, as they're going to be test streams. And my computer is literally right next to my fiance's work computer. And I do not want to bother her while she's working. She has a very important job that she does, and she needs to hear during her job, and I can't be talking on a live stream next to her while she's doing her job. And I'm not going to make her move so I can test my streams. So, but I will be doing test streams tomorrow after work when I get home. So if you guys see me lighting up on streams, just know that they're all tests. I'm going to be testing new servers that I'm connected to, be testing out graphic stuff. I'm literally going to revamp the system to try and make it back to the way it was, and hopefully, and I say this with every ounce of my being, hopefully we can get rid of the issues. So yes, Nicholas, someone is already over. I called them. That's Uncle Jack. For those that are of age, know who I'm talking to and talking about. So definitely there. And Uncle Jack and I go back a long ways, and we both love Coke, apparently, like Coca-Cola, not like the Coke white powder sugar stuff, you know. Coca-Cola, the drink, you know. And Uncle Jack and I, we've been very good friends for a very long time. So he joined me for a little bit of this evening. He'll make me feel a little better, and we'll go from there. And you know what, Mamba, you are right on the money with that. Happy wife, happy life. Yes. That was growing up, that was a very hard thing for me to learn. But I'm stubborn, and so it took me a few tries to get it right, but my fiance now is, they and I do a good job, so I do everything I can to make her happy, and she will tell you, I tell her all the time, she's my queen. I will basically put her as #1 over everything, and I make sure she's always taken care of. And quite frankly, you know, her job is very important to her. It's a good job, and I don't want to risk anything negative happening to her over a video game. You know, that's not right. That's not even a mature decision to make, you know. And as far as me chatting in my streams, like I said, I will likely not be doing voice chats, just due to the fact I'm not even gonna have a microphone on. My microphone is detachable from my headset, So when I'm streaming tomorrow, it will not even have a microphone connected to it. That's a nice bike.
274 under control. Can you show me 10-6 for about 5 mics? But keep,
Prospect 3.
77,
That's the motorcycle club. Devil's Legion. So typing wise, I will probably type a little bit. But like I said, my main focus is a test stream. I am literally trying to get the settings down to a T to make sure it's right. And since FiveM basically uses your GTA 5 game and stuff like that, the best thing I can do is just run the game, you know, and then go from there and see how it goes. But I'm really honestly thinking that the settings themselves are not game related. They are my streaming software related. There's issues going on there that I can't put my finger on at the moment, and I don't want to, you know, sit here through a whole live stream piddling around with settings to make it work. I mean, it's working for the most part now, and I want to keep it that way. I don't want to sit there and waste a whole stream with issues. I'd rather just say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, just run a test stream or 2 or 3 and make sure it's right. So hopefully I can get it down. So for me talking, yeah, I will probably likely be talking via text, you know, the chatting with the texting and stuff, but microphone wise, I'm gonna have to say that's probably gonna be a hard no. Unless by some, you know, realistic action that, you know, I'm still working on my streams and stuff when she gets off work, which is possible, then I might connect the mic and go from there. But I'm not expecting anyone to be actually watching me do test streams. In fact, the title itself is going to be test streams, so I'm not expecting anyone to really be following along with it. But I mean, you guys are welcome to join if you want. I won't say no to anyone that wants to watch, that's for sure. I'll also be testing my Twitch streaming, trying to get that all worked back. So welcome back, Zen. You and I both, man. I don't know what it is. I guess my computer issues bled over to you for some reason. But I'm still dealing with mine. Hopefully they're fixed for the most part. I hope yours are fixed. And hopefully we can go from there. Jeez, see that? It's like a homing missile for the front of my car. Good lord, man, these AIs. And that right there, people, is why you always pay attention to the road. Can I post my Twitch channel to the chat? It's well, I could just say it. It's what is it? Twitch TV / Levicius. So it's LEVEECIUS. If someone heard that, maybe they can type it up in there for you. Because I'm not going to come out of the game to type it. But that's my Twitch channel. Very easy. Like I said, it's still a work in progress with that one. It's not actually streaming at the moment, so hopefully I can get that working tomorrow too. Because like I said, I'm going to be testing that as well. Good evening, Zach. Nice to see you. Hope all is going well with you. Hope your day's been going great. How'd your tomato base go earlier from your Discord post? I'm assuming it went well. Thank you, Leah. I appreciate you posting that up for me. Yep, that's my Twitch channel. Like I said, that'll be added to the description of all of my
User joined
videos.
your channel.
And what I am going to do, believe it or not, is I'm really gonna sit down after my test streams tomorrow, and I'm gonna sit down and get some video editing done. I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna combine all the streams from tonight into one video. Because I mean that's ridiculous. I shouldn't have 4 streams of one night.
677.
I have an individual here who is becoming uncooperative. Rolled up, he was drinking alcohol and is threatening to get in his vehicle and drive away. Do we have maybe a TED unit that comes around, or that's available?
Negative, no 10 unit available, but I can send another unit.
2749, I'll be back tonight.
2749, come tonight. Break 4764.
I'm 6-4.
Assistance 1097 5025 5025, not high drive, that's my own sign, but uncooperative subject.
6-4 responding from 3009 code.
Copy.
There we go. Uncooperative suspect at 5025. See if we can get over there real quick. Again, while I'm driving code or code 2 or higher, again, I don't look at the chat. I'd like to focus on the driving for those that don't know. So realistically, once I get where I'm going, I will check the chat and talk depending on the situation. So feel free to live it up in the chat, and I will get to the questions and comments as needed. Once I get to where I'm going, I'm not purposely ignoring you guys, but I'm purposely ignoring you guys. For the safety of everyone involved, including my watchers, because watching a horrible accident is definitely not something you guys want to see. Pass this guy on the shoulder. There we go. Oh, the mountain roads. All twisty windy. We all know how they go. And then with the AI spawning literally at every corner. Fun to drive through the mountains, you know? And this is a haul, but again, anything in the mountains is a haul.
User joined your channel.
Less than a half a mile away. Downstage to code 2. not a whole lot of traffic, so I don't really need to worry about going too crazy with the codes. Alright, where's the guy up here? Interesting. 5025 Mount Han Drive. Somebody at the top of it. There he is. All right, here we go. Alrighty. I'm glad that your lunch was vegan meatballs and spaghetti was good there for you, brother. Oh, jeez. Ow.
You alright, partner?
Yeah, again, my legs fell asleep.
So I got an interesting one here.
Okay, what we got?
I rolled up on this guy. He was up on the sign. I saw him drinking. Asked him to come down, spoke to him. He admitted to me that he was drinking, just enjoying the view.
Okay.
I said, okay, that's fine. Kind of explained to him about the open alcohol and whatnot. He was pretty straightforward with me, cooperative at first.
Okay.
But then I told him, because he did admit to drinking and I saw him drinking, that maybe he find another way home, get a cab. I even offered him a courtesy ride.
Right.
At that point, got in his vehicle and he said, I am leaving in this vehicle. No ifs, ands, or buts. And then now he's being difficult at this point. So I was hoping to get a TED unit down here just so we could give him the clear. But
yeah,
none available.
We don't have any supervisors available that would be able to do a BAC on him.
Yeah, and then after that, he got into his whole knows his rights, pulled out his cell phone, started recording me, asked for my badge number, all that fun stuff. So.
Oh yeah, yeah, typical lovely civilian.
Yeah.
I mean, does he seem like he's intoxicated to the point he won't be able to drive?
No, he's not slurring his words, walking all right, but kind of
User joined your channel.
here right now though.
Right. Well, I mean, we could always just drag him out of the vehicle and detain him if you want. I mean, he was honest with you. So I mean, I guess it's your choice as to whether or not you want to risk him leaving or not. I mean, if he doesn't seem like he's that bad off, and he might be under the limit.
Yeah, as of right now, he hasn't done nothing wrong. I did threaten to him that if he did take off, I would pull him over and detain him for suspicion of DUI.
Yep.
But yeah, he knows that he's so far in the clear, quote unquote, you know.
Right. Well, I mean, like I said, we'd have to have a supervisor come out here with a BAC tester, you know, a breathalyzer, which none of us have. So,
no supervisor is available right now.
Control, top of the evening on SO1.
I know you asked for a TED unit, but did you ask for a direct supervisor?
No.
All right, you want me to ask real quick, see if we have one that might be able to come up here?
I gotcha. 6 Tom 97 control.
677.
There be possibly a supervisor available with breathalyzer?
638.
I confirm.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's probably it. 6-4, you can show me 1023. Yep. If this guy takes off, we're gonna have some issues. Anyways, oh my gosh, man, look at that lag. Good God, I am so sorry, guys. You know what? I got an idea. Just for tonight. There we go. Let me advance graphics. Gosh, man, I have. Yeah, see, look. I mean, even my video cards aren't really struggling. But it does look like one of my cards is not working. Because I have two 8 gig cards, so I should have 16 gigs. So that's not good. We do this. I'm gonna turn it down just for tonight. And normal. We'll go there. Normal post effects. High. Yeah, that's good. Oh god, no. I'm not restarting right now. Sorry guys. I was trying to make it a little easier, but apparently it's not going to work. And that might be why what my issues are having. I only have one video card working. Alright. What we got?
NOR89. 307703 NOR89. Investigate the area 1077 1077 corporate primary. Our reports unsubstantiated air. For information.
I know, I feel bad, guys. I really don't know what's going on with it. Like I said, I have one video card that's not showing up.
I pretty much just repeated exactly what I said prior to you showing up. Just said, hey, this is what I saw. This is what I asked for. You're not being detained. However, if you did drive away, I will initiate a traffic stop.
Right.
Under suspicion of a DUI.
Yeah, and with Lieutenant Braxton coming up here, he's got a BAC we can just test him with. And if he tests under it, you know, he's good to go, obviously. But if he tests over it, then we have legal reasons to not let him drive.
Absolutely.
And quite technically, if I remember correctly, legally, he can't even be in the vehicle with intoxications. Oh, here we go. Six-4 control, we got one taking off on us.
All units, single 13 on effect, SL1 closed, 1836.
Top 970 came to a stop, 5025 on a dirt road, Mountain Pond Drive.
Copy. 5.62 was starting to run towards that.
Check you, Simple.
Step out of the vehicle.
Don't do it.
Step out of the vehicle.
3-8, I'm in the area.
Kenny, step out of the vehicle.
Do not make us drag you out of that vehicle.
Ah, you can go fuck yourself.
Kenny, last warning. Step out of the vehicle.
You make a mistake, man. It's your crew.
User disconnected from your channel.
I told you. I told you everything was kosher until you drove off on me. As of right now, you're stopped under the suspicion of driving under the influence.
Okay.
Step out of the vehicle.
I'll wait till that supervisor gets over for that. Yeah.
Supervisor's already here. You're gonna need to get out.
Step out of the vehicle.
Oh, you all need to calm down here.
He was drinking, jumped in the vehicle before I got here, claiming that he knows his rights. We think that he's intoxicated and over the limit, which is why we called for a supervisor of the breathalyzer. And then while we were waiting for you, he got in, took off, rolled down the hill to down here, and then now he's not coming out. He wants you to tell him to get out.
Okay. Hi.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, I'm a supervisor. I need you to get out.
Okay. Well, he said I was not detained.
Okay. Well, you are detained.
Okay. For what?
Kenny, I said you weren't detained at that time, but if you were to drive away, I was going to pull you over for suspicion of a DUI, so right now you are being detained. Well, I saw you drinking. You admitted to me you were drinking. You had possession of alcohol. We could have went the easy way, and you made it difficult.
What's his name?
Kenny Harden.
Okay, Kenny, I can tell you right now, I can smell the alcohol coming from you, and you got back in your
I was
car.
just drinking. I admitted to him I was doing that.
Okay. Can you? I need you to step out for me now, though.
So you guys step back.
Okay.
It is the gun guy.
Step out, or they're gonna have to get you out.
Okay.
And
Step out. You guys step
23
back.
in the
Okay.
area.
Go ahead and
we've
step
got
out for me.
A heavy layer of
Okay. platform hand.
What it is. Suspended in here.
I'm just gonna talk to you, man. I need you to step out of the truck for me, though.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be difficult.
You guys are making it difficult.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start.
Yes, sir. I'm being pretty cooperative with you.
Copy.
All right.
Right.
Now, can you come over here with me? Can you come to the front of my white Tahoe over there?
Yeah, for sure. So you're
Okay.
okay. Nine.
Thank you, sir. Stand right there, okay? What is your first and last name?
Kenny Hart. He's got my ID.
Kenny Harden. Okay. Kenny, can you tell me what's going on?
Yeah, I was just on top of the sign up there drinking, you know, having a good time.
The very top,
Yep,
like you climbed
drinking.
up it.
Just like
Yeah,
you just
right over
said.
there. That
I'm
little
drinking.
ABC.
And I jumped in my vehicle and started driving.
You climb on the
Well,
sign.
you know, I've been trespassed before.
How many drinks you have?
I'm sorry about the lag,
I
guys.
had about like a
I'll look at this
24
floor. How about that?
4, 5, 6.
Kenny, is this
five,
the same
6.
Kenny that was at the... I think I spoke with you. You wouldn't pay for a Slurpee?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's great when you have a
so
history with
How many
someone.
drinks, I'm sorry?
Probably 5, 6. Maybe
5 or
7.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you say you're able to drive?
Yeah, I'm fine to drive. I mean, he saw me climb up that ladder. I was like a freaking chicken.
Okay. And you were on top of the ladder just drinking, and then you came down when they asked you to,
On
correct?
top of that little platform. I did come down. You
Okay.
asked this nice officer.
Are you okay with giving me a breath sample with a, it's called a PAS device, PAS device. It'll measure your blood alcohol content, your breath.
I mean, that's what I gotta do to get you guys off my back.
Okay. That is a yes?
I mean, if I'm being detained, am I being detained?
You are being detained right now.
Then I guess I have no choice.
Okay. Alright. Just stand right there.
And I got the whole department.
Standpoint under control. We got a pretty massive fire over here by the lodge. 1079 for Copial Promenade.
Alright. Give me 1 minute here. I gotta calibrate it. You know how it is. You been having a good day so far?
Pretty good. I mean, I'm just enjoying the view.
Alright. 1 second.
I mean, it is a nice view. I give him that. That's a great view. Being up there on top of that sign would make it even better. Because then you don't have a tree in the way, but that's a good view.
Okay. So what
You
this
dang
is
good
right
whole city
here
there.
is it's a little device with a tube on the end of it, okay? You'll notice there's a little bit of plastic around the tube. That's so I can reuse it. I can take it off so I don't get other people, you know, I don't want to...
Brad, you are so right.
I don't want to have other
So
people use the same thing over and over.
right.
So you're going to blow into it until I
Uncle
tell you
Jack
to
says
stop.
lag is great.
Okay? Once I tell you to stop, you can stop. Pretty self-explanatory, okay? And then it's going to beep and
But
give
for
me a
everyone else
reading,
that
and I'll
doesn't
make
have
a
Jack with them, I'm
determination from
sorry.
there, okay?
And I tried going with the Franklin walk style before, Nicholas. It didn't work. Even after trying to walk with it, it's not working on my thing. I'm not going to try and play around on a
So
scene
blow,
like this and do
blow, 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 blow.
I'll wait
blow,
until
keep blowing,
I got some free
blowing.
time. Maybe I'll even try it when I get off,
blowing
or
for
right
me.
before I get off, or something like that.
Keep blowing.
I don't want to. Like I said, I don't want to play around with things while I'm on a scene. That's very unprofessional. And that's what
Give me
we're
1 minute
supposed
and I
to
can finalize
uphold when
results,
we're in uniform on this server. We're supposed to be as
I'll
professional
let
as
you know in a
possible.
second. I got to finalize.
So, and yes, I'm telling you, unless, and this is for everyone that's watching, and I'm not yelling at any of you. If you guys send me a message,
I know, but I also
unless that message goes completely off my live chat, I will definitely get your message.
I wasn't
All right.
confident that you were able
it takes me a
drive.
second
Now,
to
if this
respond to someone
breathalyzer-
if I'm
this
in the
breath
middle of a
sample
scene.
comes back okay,
Because
then you're fine
like
to go.
real
Free to go.
life,
By
I
all
want to
means.
focus on the scene, want to get the details.
But you understand
Because
where I'm
every
coming
scene
from
that
through
I
all
go
this?
on,
Yeah, but I told you
I have to
do
write a
all this,
report on.
but
Like this,
I wrote
I'm
down
gonna
something
have to
good,
write a
though.
report on this. And if I miss a detail, I mean
Yeah,
that's my butt in a sling, and I don't want to be like that.
That's not good enough
you know?
for me to
So
determine that.
I want to
shit.
be as professional as
Safety
I can to
guidelines.
these guys, which in turn makes it better for everyone that's watching. And I promise I will get to everyone's comments, questions, everything like that, and I won't leave anyone out. So I'm sorry if it feels like I'm not responding fast enough. I know, Nicholas, you and I had issues on your stream earlier when I was talking to you. Remember how I said it takes a good minute for comments to pop up for me, or there's a delay.
Would I lie to you?
So
Kenny,
I will
I also
answer them
wanna
when I
make
see
something
it,
else very clear
when
to
I
you.
have the chance to do it.
When you got into the driver's seat of the vehicle and started
So
it, even though you didn't drive at that
I'm not
point,
trying to be angry. I'm
at
not
that
trying to yell
point
at
you were
anyone.
in
I'm just
the
giving everyone a heads
operation
up.
of a motor
The
vehicle,
delay that
and
I
was
had
enough,
between my streaming service
probable
and your
cause
chats
for
and
me to
stuff,
detain you. So I gave you the chance.
might
to
take
work
me a
with
second to get to them.
and you wanted
And
to
if
go
I'm in the
hard
middle
way.
of a thought or something
And when
like
you
that,
drove
I
off
may
on
not
me,
be able
well,
to respond
there you go. That's
as
why
soon
all
as
these
you
other
want me to.
officers started ending
If
up,
I go
because
like
I didn't know if
3
you were gonna
minutes without
stop or not.
responding to you, let me know.
Of course I'm
You know,
gonna
re-ask
stop.
the question, hey, did you see what I said or
All
something
right.
like that? That'd be perfect.
Kenny,
We got.
So, because then at that point, I would have
I
seen
need
it.
you to do a few more tests for me so I can make a determination, okay?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You okay with doing that? Alright. We're gonna do one called HGN. Do you know what that is?
I don't know. What is it?
Horizontal gaze nystagmus. Okay.
Yeah.
Kenny, do you have any eyesight issues?
I like that
Yeah,
one.
not that I know of.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you to remove your glasses for this test because I have to use your eyes.
have
and
to
you
use
gotta
your
blend
eyes.
in.
Side to side with a pen, only moving the eyes. If you move your head even a little bit, you fail this test.
Copy, no hazmat.
And fun fact for
You can
those
sit them on my
that
hood if you like to.
that know law enforcement and
do me a
know
favor and just-
your rights and stuff
What you're gonna do
very
here, I'm gonna
very well,
demonstrate.
I am going to explain it to you. These
You're just gonna put your feet together, keep your hands at your side, and you're gonna keep your head
these
still. Okay. And you're gonna follow the
tests,
tip of my
believe it or
finger
not,
with your
you
eyes,
can
your eyes
actually
only, alright? So
decline
that means no turning
taking
your
these
head,
tests.
no looking up and down. with
And
your head or
these
anything like that.
tests
And you're gonna
are
keep looking at my finger until I tell you
they're
the
not
test is
realistically
Alright. Do you understand the
for
directions?
proving whether or not you
Are you
are
willing to continue with the test?
over the influence or legally drunk or anything like that. All it's used to do is to collect evidence against you being intoxicated. And the more tests you fail, the easier it is to get you in court. Fun fact. Sorry. Went off on a little tangent there and a little rabbit trail. Probably shouldn't have, but that's some future knowledge for anyone that needs it. He's a little slow, but follows finger. I'm trying to read the chat for you guys so you can see that. Pass or fail? Does he pass? Skylar being a 200 series Civ, I mean, he's been on long enough. He knows how this stuff works.
All right. Good stop. Kenny, do you take any other or take any narcotics in general? Smoke weed?
Oh hell no. No.
Coke, any of it? Okay.
Oh heck no.
And you're not under the influence of any sort of narcotic right now?
No.
You just had a few beers, you said.
Yeah.
Okay, Kenny. So
Maybe his alcohol tolerance is really high.
You can relax too as well. I'm sorry, the test is over. You can relax.
Appreciate that.
I just want to clarify. These deputies arrive on scene, and you're on top of the east
User
sign
joined
drinking
your
a few
channel.
beers. They ask you to come down, and you come down. Correct?
Yeah, I came right then. You can answer.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And
That's
then,
the story I got.
At what point do you think it's okay to leave?
When I'm told I'm not detained.
Okay. What did he say to you?
Yeah.
I said I'm
Brad,
not detained.
you're
He
right.
said,
You
"Not
should
at this
decline.
time," so I'm out.
Any one of you guys say that?
Let me clarify there, Lieutenant.
Yeah, if I
So,
can read this stuff, it will.
I told him
He
at
said,
this time he's
demonstrates,
not
conducts
detained.
tests. What do
However,
I find? Pass or
if
fail?
he drives
A little
away,
slow, but follows
I will
fingers.
initiate a traffic stop. which
Any head
constitutes
movement at
being
all?
detained.
Asked by the officer, Braxton.
DUI.
And then he says, a little bit of head movement,
I
but not
offered him many
much.
times to go the easy route,
So-
find another way home, take a cab, Uber. I would even give him a ride. But at that time, I wasn't confident that he was safe to drive. So at which point I offered Mr. Harden here many other options.
Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Can you stick with Kenny here real quick?
Yeah.
Or not you, this deputy?
Yeah, yeah, I can
Thank
stick
you.
here with him.
Can you go back over here?
Damn.
Hey, I'm sorry about all the issues, man. I'm
all
coming
right,
in the
man.
back end of it just like my lieutenant there.
I mean, he tells me I'm not detained. I'm leaving.
Sure, and you would be absolutely free to do. He told me that if you suspected that you were drunk, and when you took off, that was my reasoning for asking you to get out of the vehicle. Because if you were drunk, I just don't want you driving drunk. You know, whether there's legal issues behind that or not, you know, that's regardless of my point. I just don't want anyone getting hurt, including yourself.
I understand that.
So, but I appreciate the cooperation. You know, I'm not trying to be a hard butt to you or anything like that. I'm trying to give you the respect you deserve. So I hope everything's clear and you can be on your way to have a great evening. Weren't you the guy that was down at the ammunition earlier?
Yeah, I went down there, you know, tried out that damn gun down there.
How'd you like it? How'd you shoot?
Pretty nice. It's didn't buy it today though.
Okay. Did it shoot well?
Oh yeah, shot pretty good. So after I left that place, went down to the store, got like a 24 pack.
There you go. So you're just having a good day then.
Great day. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know it's trespassing. I saw the sign, but you know, I'm just having a good time.
Yeah.
So,
no, I heard
whatever
that.
the fine is, you know, I'll pay it. No big deal, or whatever it is.
Right. I mean, I'm not sure if there's even going to be a fine. I don't know what the results of the tests are. I'm not the one who did it. But whatever my supervisor finds out is, I mean, that's literally what's going to happen. Oh, how you doing, sir? Feeling better? Patrick walking real slow as always. So, well, good, man. I'm glad that you found a good gun that you like.
I didn't buy that.
77 PS5, Mount 9 in the area, 1079, be on the lookout, firefighter down.
Alright, 9.
Well, I'm hoping that no damper is put on your day. Then I'm hoping you can finish out this day on a good note.
Hopefully, I mean, something happened. I'm sure I got y'all guys blood flow.
Somewhere.
Yeah, but that's just protocol for us.
Mount 9 in the area.
So, I mean, normally it would have just been me and the first officer you were dealing with. But we had my lieutenant come out because he wanted to give you a breathalyzer, and I don't have one of those pass machines on me. So that's the only reason why the lieutenant came out.
I feel pretty confident I passed. I mean, I can drink it, you know, without anything happening.
Sure. Probably built up a decent tolerance.
I've been drinking for a while, you know.
I hear that. Me too. Well, I'm kind of looking at this. There we go. Yep. Yeah, there is. Some states are a little more lenient about it, others aren't. But like I said, I mean, it really depends on your current status and how, you know, how bad off they really think you are. I know in my state, you can decline it every time, you know, but eventually they're gonna get you, you know, because there is a loophole in that. I don't remember exactly the statute. I could ask my dad and he would probably tell me since he's a retired police officer. But there is like a number of times, but it's a lot. I mean, I think it's like you can refuse it like 5 times in 6 months or something like that, which is absolutely ridiculous if you ask me. But you can still legally refuse it and not do it. But he also did tell me that if you do refuse a test like that, it's highly likely the officer is going to find something to put you in cuffs for and bring you down to have, you know, a blood sample, hair sample, something like that. Basically, make you pee in a bottle so they can test you that way. Which, if they get it right, you know, they're doing a 50-50 chance at that point, you know, because let's say they arrest you and they take you down under suspicion of DUI and you pee clean. You know, you're not over the limit. Guess what? That's a oh, I don't remember the exact terminology for it, but it's basically a false arrest. You know, and you can actually come after them for that. So that's a really risky move they take. So they basically have to be almost 100% positive before they force that. So. Yep, 43 subscribers. I love it. Seems to grow at least one every stream, which is good. And like I said, I don't think that deputy's in trouble. I think what happens, knowing Braxton and knowing Patrick, what they're doing right now is they're trying to decide how much they really want to detain this guy. Because he might be just like right at that limit. And he's probably going, okay, do we take him down for being drunk or do we let him go? You know, and that's probably the chat that they're doing, because I've had that chat with Braxton a few times and Patrick. You know, when you got that gray area is really when they're like, well, how much do we really want to enforce this? And they basically let the deputy make that choice on what he wants since he's primary, and they go from there. So realistically, I'm not sure what's taking them so long. Usually they have a decision by now. I have no idea where Pig is. I'm not Pig. I know he doesn't have a I don't think he's at LOA right now. At least not that I know of. I mean, Harrison just came on. Not very often you see Harrison come on anymore. They're having a pretty good conversation back there. Uh-oh. Rashid just joined. I bet you that means Mr. Walton's coming out. We all know Mr. Walton. Many times I've dealt with him. Would I arrest him? See, but that's hard for me to say. I mean, y'all are more than welcome to put up what you think you would do. Just simply due to the fact that I would like to hear your all's opinion. For me, it's situational. You know, if the guy's right on the limit, like let's say he's at like 0.81, you know, or 0.081 or something like that, right?
Control 89, you can show me out with that.
0.08 is a you know, the legal limit and stuff like that. So if he's at a 0.081, like right on that limit line, right? But he's been very, you know, cooperative. He's done everything that we've asked him to. He's been in good spirits about everything. You know, yeah, he's proven that he has his rights and stuff like that. You know, I get it. But if he's been very cooperative with me and he's on that borderline limit, I would probably let him go. Simply due to the fact that, I mean, if you cooperate with me and not argue with me, I'm going to give you a benefit of the doubt, you know. But if he's like a 0.09, you know, or 0.10, and he's like, I can drive, blah. No, at that point, you're too far over the limit. I'm not going to let you slide, you know. But if you're right on that line, you know, that's when I weigh out, you know, how did you treat me? How have we responded? How is the, you know, that trust buildup, has that gone during the whole encounter that we've had? You know, and if he's been on top of his game and everything's checked out fine, you know, by all means, let him go. You know, let him understand that, you know, I'm doing this as good faith in the nature of our, you know, scene that we have going on here, that you're going to do the right thing and you're not going to go off and drink heavily again and then go driving where you can actually injure someone. So, but again, like I said, that is definitely dependent on, you know, the results of his testing. He did the horizontal gaze test, you know, and he passed it for the most part, you know, but he had a little bit of head movement. But I can understand that you get so far on your peripheral vision, sometimes it hurts to look that far, so you just turn your head a little bit, right? I mean, most people would do that. So again, that's the officer giving the tests, you know, that would be Braxton. He knows what he blew. He knows how he did the horizontal gaze test. So Braxton's probably just, you know, he's giving the deputy back there, hey, here's what he passed, or here's what he failed. 6-4, we're code 4. He's probably giving him the lowdown of the results of the testing and finding out what he wants to do as the deputy that's on primary of the scene. So me, I will,
Dispatch, we got a deputy down.
good lord, another deputy down?
079.
Just, like I said, really depends on the situation. And right now, this guy's being pretty chill.
By mountain lion.
Another mountain lion attack. There you go. I think that, you know, being a good sport that he's been, I think I would let him go. Me personally. Yes, it is a civil infraction in Michigan to decline the test, and you could be fined up to $150 in court costs and 6 points added to your license. But there's a key word in there. Keyword, and this is why legal stuff is very important to read exact words, not broad statements. Right there. It is a civil infraction to refuse to take the PBT at the scene, and you could is the keyword, be fined. So at that point, that's why I'm saying you can refuse it. And if they arrest you anyways and force you into it, you can legally go after the state. And if they, let's say they force you into it and, you know, you could claim, oh, they forced me into this via duress, you know, and at that point, they could be in trouble for that and the whole lawsuit's basically tossed, you know. If they force you into an arrest, that's, you know, like I said, an unlawful arrest. So at that point, they're in trouble again. There's loopholes when it comes to laws like that, you know. And when you know the loopholes, I'm not saying use every single last one of them to your advantage, but if you know them, you're better off when dealing with a situation like that. Like, because I know there are a lot of officers out there that are those headstrong, you know, big chest with a badge on it, you know, I'm basically the law and I'm telling you what it is, you know. And while the police are not there to decipher law, that's not their job. Their job is to enforce the law. It's the court's job to decipher the law, and that's why you have court.
Control 89, if it doesn't deplete too many resources, could we get an extra unit?
Yes, very long talk.
I have no one stable.
Not really sure what's going on. They are like chatting it up. They are like really seriously having a long conversation. They're having like a cup of coffee or something back there. Will I be on SLRP Friday? No. I'm just going to throw that out there now. Friday and Saturday, I will be out of town. So you guys get a break from me. Hallelujah, right? You know, we're all sick of this guy. He's been absolutely annoying the whole time he's been talking. Oh, they're moving. Not a lot, but they're moving. Nope, I'm actually heading downstate. So I will be gone Friday and Saturday. Sunday, I am planning to be on. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be on right at 7 though. Again, that's where my Discord is on. I will be updating everyone on that. I will be back where I'll be back at my home on Sunday. But I will be traveling errands during the morning, and then in the afternoon I'll be heading halfway back downstate. I'll be picking my son up. He's going to visit his grandma for the weekend. So I'll have to go back halfway across the state to pick him up. So depending on what time I go down there and pick him up, we usually go down, pick him up, have a dinner, and then I come back. So sometimes I can be back by like 9 o'clock and get on for a second half of the patrol. Other times I get back at like 10:30 and I miss the patrol. So again, for those of you who want to know and are very interested on keeping those updates, they will be in my Discord. My Discord channel has the invite link in the comments or the description. So
hey, I'm sorry it's
go.
taking so long. You know, as a supervisor and like with my title, I kind of have to verify all the facts before I even make a determination on anything. So I'm just gonna tell you what we've come up with and
sorry for the lag.
So right now I've determined the machine told me that you blew a .08,
which is legal limit.
the law states that a .08 or higher is enough for DUI. Okay.
Yep.
And the DUI book states that anyone driving a vehicle is in violation of that. Okay. I do not want to take you to jail. It's like
Right
the other
there.
day how
See?
we ended up paying for your
And I
for
appreciate
SLRP just because
You be respectful.
we
and
really don't like
respond
taking people to
well
jail,
Okay.
and I want
to an
make
officer.
an
He's
offer
gonna
to
let
you.
him go.
We can ask the property owner if they'd be okay with your truck staying here, and we can get you a cab, or we can give you a ride.
There you go.
I do not feel comfortable with you driving the truck, and I understand you might feel like you can do it, but if we let you go at this point and you get in an accident, then it's on us.
Exactly. Right there.
With your, you know, what I mean, and I understand you may think, you know, everyone thinks they can drive at a certain, everyone kind of knows their limits, but it's just something I have to do because it's part of my job.
Yep.
And I've
We're
even got
bound
my
by our
supervisor
laws.
here to help us figure out, and this is what this is the best thing
Supervisor
we've
right
come
there.
up with.
Captain.
That's the only way to avoid jail.
So would you be all right with us calling you a cab, or even one of us giving you a ride, and we can try
Captain
and get
Patrick.
your vehicle here without towing it?
That's the only option.
Okay.
Other options jail.
Okay.
Other options, jail. That's right.
Well, let's do that then.
At
Okay?
least he's understanding.
All right. Let me see. Do you want to? Can one of you guys check and just see if the property owner would be okay with him maybe leaving it on the dirt road, or we can have it moved up a little more, maybe?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
do that.
for sure.
Or
Okay.
you can do that. You're primary. You want to do that, or
I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Appreciate you offering though.
yeah, not a problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking for a cab right now.
Yep. See, that's why I said, if you come out and you respect the law, you know, the law is not the officer. You know, if you respect the law and know your rights, obviously, Braxton did a very good job as a supervisor. Treated him with respect. Didn't come all out, you know, gung ho. Oh, police are always right kind of mentality. And the subject here respected that, showed him equal amount of respect and trust, and look at the results. No jail time, no citations, just a verbal, hey, you know, we're not going to let you drive out of here. We'll even find you or give you the ride to get out of here. You know, and he's okay with that. And now we're going to even see if the property owner will let him keep the vehicle here, as you guys heard, so it doesn't get impounded. You know, I think that's a pretty good judgment call on the supervisors back there with the main primary deputy here. I believe that it's fair and just, and I believe that that would be the same decision I would come to. So I'm very sure what they were doing is looking up the actual law in our books and the statutes and figuring out the way it's written. Like I said, law is interpreted very literally, like extremely literally. And anyone that knows anything about law, like I minored in law when I got in college. That was one of my minors. I never pursued it because it was just too much reading. But I had multiple classes of law under my belt because I was thinking about becoming an attorney, and that's where it got me. You know, literally, you have to read every individual word for what the word is, not what you think it is. And that's why reading contracts is so imperative, you know, because if there's even a word that could mean something totally different, they will likely use that to their most and biggest advantage. You know, that's why read the contracts to its extent, the hardest you possibly can, and, you know, literally find a
I couldn't find
the
a
real
taxi.
meaning.
Deputy, do you mind
Of the
giving him a
laws.
drive, maybe somewhere close by, a gas station or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be fine.
Are you okay with that, Kenny?
Yeah, man, if you don't mind, that gas station right down there.
Yeah.
Just right down the road, actually.
Kenny, I'm Lieutenant Moore, by the way, if you ever need anything.
Good to meet you again.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you stopping and talking to me. If you need to file a complaint or you need to have any other questions about what happened, you can always come down to the SO and request to me or another supervisor, and we can look at the
Right
call
there.
information.
I understand that. And what was this deputy's name again?
Deputy Hamilton.
I just want to shake your hand if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Yes. So, like I said, read things very literally, which is what they were doing. Oh
sorry.
man. That was a huge bee.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate that. I didn't really want to get stung. My whole face would have exploded.
I had no hard feelings.
No hard feelings,
I
Kenny.
understand you doing your job and all that, but you know I know my rights.
Almost every patrol, there's
you're
a
absolutely
fly,
right,
mosquito, something that
but-
comes
Yeah,
at me,
you,
man.
you understand where I was coming
My
from.
brothers in
Well,
arms, they have to protect
I'm
me.
sorry to get your blood flowing when I rode down
I mean,
the
look at it. You can still see them flying around on the
Yeah,
screen.
no worries. So, Kenny, I talked to the property owner, and they said that you are welcome to your vehicle here just for the night, though.
Okay.
They just asked if we can just kind of park it out of the way.
Alright. One of you guys just want to get in and move it.
Yeah, if you'd be comfortable with that. Maybe I'll have Levi here. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Or Kenny here?
Yeah.
Just go ahead. Watch out, the gas pedal kind of sticks.
Alrighty.
Oh man.
Alright, do you need me, guys? Do you guys have any concerns, questions?
I'm all good.
Sam 49 to Nora 89 direct.
See if I can do this. Vehicle menu.
Good.
Windows. Wrong windows.
You got eyes on Saber 77 over
Thanks,
there?
Lieutenant, for sure.
Vehicle menu.
Affirmative,
Windows.
they're just
They were
about
already
to
up. There we go.
transport him to Paleto Medical. 10-4, thanks.
So what did you decide there, Kenny? You're going to get a
Maybe
lift
just take me down to
home?
that gas station down there, just right down the road.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him down to the gas station.
Okay,
Down there by the
perfect.
casino.
Gotcha. Wonderful.
So, yep. We're good here.
Okay, well, thanks a lot. Sorry again, Kenny, for the
All good, I understand, man.
delay and
Second, very clear.
the inconvenience. Appreciate you being cooperative with me.
I understand.
Alrighty, my vehicle's in the back there, so we have a little bit of an uphill walk unless you want to stand here and I can come down.
I'll walk over it. I got good calf
All right.
muscles.
Hey, sounds good to me.
Alright.
Alright, brother. Sadly, I'm not going to have to let you ride up front.
All good. You need to search me or anything?
No, but...
I do have those bullets on me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, yeah, you're good. The technicalities of my door lock, though, require me to have you in some type of restraint just because
All
technicals.
good. Friendship bracelets don't bother me.
I'll be easy. Alright, I'll go ahead and get you in your vehicle and we get you down there, alright?
Alrighty.
Quarter tank of gas wasted waiting on that. Well, I'm glad that things kind of worked out, not to the best advantage, but it worked out good enough for everyone to be happy.
Oh yeah, I understand he's doing his job. But I know some of my rights and all that, so.
Sure, and I'm glad that you do. It's good for people to know their rights. You know, they keep us in check sometimes. Some guys, they forget that there's boundaries that even we have.
Oh yeah. But damn, one more bear and I would have been done for.
Yeah, and then the circumstance of you being in the back seat would be way different.
Yes, sir.
Squealing tires the whole way. Look at that. That's got to be a sieve. Ah, yes, gotta love AI again.
An available unit pending MPA 7357 7327 Southwest Shoreway.
Any available unit. I love it when they do that. Anyone? Anyone out there? We need help. Can anyone help us?
2 Charles 31, you can have me route to that call.
Hey, yo.
Charles 31, copy. Town 49 status.
Jeff, what's your status? Give us an update.
Down 49 status.
Jeff. Jeff's not answering.
8-9, I'm looking for him.
All units 233 now in effect, warrant officer down 1079 Toledo Boulevard.
Oh, Jeff went down too, apparently. Him and animals don't mix. He better not have an animal in his house. Any pets, he needs to get rid of them. They're all going to turn on him. They have the word spread. He's in trouble. First a deer, then a murdered kitten, then another murdered kitten, I think was before. Yeah, he's a... he's not having a day, that's for sure. Alright, is this good, Kenny?
Yeah, man, it's good, right?
Copy.
Alrighty, I'll go ahead and get you out. Four. There we go. This interaction. Drag out the vehicle. There we go.
Trust 2 Charles 31, can we break up units needed on calls to go assist?
Alrighty, man, there you go.
Alright, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, not a problem. You have yourself a good one.
Can we break up units on calls that are needed to go assist?
Copy. 697, are you available to break?
97, attach me. I'm going.
Copy 1079, 1079 from it.
Tom 6-4, you can clear me on this one too, if you need to attach me to anything. I know Signal 33 is in effect. I just don't know if they need another officer anywhere, so they seem to be short-handed at the moment.
All units on the traffic control up at 1079, 1079 from it. Utilize inner op 1, repeating inner op 1.
Rolling them out to a better channel so they can all discuss with each other.
Units at 1079, 1079 from it for the investigation. Correction for the traffic control. Switch to inner op 1, repeating switch to inner op 1.
Come on, Light. There we go. Gotta get back to Area 4, you know? Another deer got GG? Oh my gosh. If that's true, I'm definitely gonna have to watch that on a stream again. I'll make a little video of it, call it round 2. Have like a Street Fighter theme background and all that for him. Rematch, you know? Title bout rematch, there you go. Is he gonna keep his belt or is he losing it? Holy Hannah.
Hey, that's a bomb. What's...
There we go. They don't need guys rolling through here on that.
R89.
Oh, look at that. What a miracle. I come over here and the thing opens up.
go ahead, take a look.
Units in SO1, SO1 clear, single surgeon on effect 1918 break.
Alright, go ahead.